Hi, Marcus from 4POS again. Just want to give you a brief background on the 4Jobs software that we've finished developing over the last year or so. The 4Jobs system is designed to make all job cards easier for the typical business owner, manager of a business. In other words, when we have any job that we need to record in terms of what the process is, what the cost involved is, etc., etc., 4Jobs will work for you. In other words, I can go and create a new job card for a customer. Just to stop there quickly, 4Jobs obviously interfaces, or maybe not obvious, interfaces into 4POS. In other words, all my data information, my stock control, my stock items, the pricing of the items, my labor charges, etc., etc., any products comes from 4POS. Even if a product is a serial item, will come from 4POS. In other words, if I'm selling computer hardware for that matter, the fact that the 4POS has been set up to say that this is a serial item or serial tracking item, it will then automatically go and do the serial tracking for you in 4Jobs as well. It will force you to go and put in the serial number. It also allows for the fact that you give in a swap out unit for a customer possibly, and so on. In other words, I can record the job when it comes in. I can then go and specify who I assigned it to, in other words, which technician, when it's due, in other words, when did the customer ask us to pop around and come and do the job for him. Furthermore, I can, if it's a product that came into the office itself or the technician brought in for us, we can then book it back into stock, and we can then go and say, fine, the physical product arrived now, and it now needs to go to a supplier. My supplier again will come from the 4POS system, and I will then say, fine, this item needs to go to supplier X. And I will be able to enter the supplier code or the job card of the supplier into my system as well, and then I can obviously track how long it has been at that supplier. Now, if your business runs like mine, I do not want the guys to sit there for more than 7 days with the jobs on their side. They should give me a proper turnaround time of 3-4 days max, and then after 3-4 days I will pick it up, test it again, and take it back to the customer. So the job card system does all of that for you. After a completion of a job, obviously you'll finalize it, and that will then be pushed through to 4POS. 4POS will handle the invoicing side, that will go through to the data account, but you might be putting it on as a delivery for the driver or whoever's going to be delivering. If it's a technician's job, again, a technician that's going to do that. The 4Jobs is very much in development phase. In other words, we're busy adding lots and lots of more items on there. If there are something specific in your company or your work environment that you would require 4Jobs to do, and you think that we cater for maybe 90% of it, and you need us to look at that extra 10%, we don't have a problem, and we would gladly like to have a look at your offers and see whether we can incorporate that into the system. That's a brief rundown of 4Jobs. The only thing I think I might have left out is obviously it prints a barcode label for you when the job is created, so you can physically put it on the item. The last thing you want to do is misplace a customer's products and then have to pay them for the item because you haven't kept a proper record of it. Also allows you to obviously keep information about the product, so you can at least keep in touch with your customer and make sure that any jobs that are overdue, in other words, past the date that you've agreed with them, to be able to put that onto the system. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoy the 4Job system. Thank you.